Just like with any mechanic or pharmacist or anyone who's a professional white collar or blue collar worker, no one's created equal, right? You might get a bad plumber, you might get a good plumber, you might get a bad mechanic, you might get a good mechanic. So if you are seeing a registered dietitian, what's one thing you can ask them that will let you know if they're up to date on the research and they're a really good dietitian, or they're maybe not so up to date and you need to find someone else? Hi everyone, my name is James Marin. I'm a holistic registered dietitian, environmental nutritionist, author, speaker, and diabetes expert. I'm going to talk to you today about the one thing you can ask your dietitian or your nutritionist to really find out if they know what they're talking about and if they're up to date on the latest research. So hopefully if you're pre-diabetic or type 1 or type 2 or type 3, you have a dietitian in your care team or a nutritionist. I want to quickly differentiate between the two. Okay, because at least here in California, there's a huge difference between a registered dietitian and a nutritionist. Okay, let me start with the nutritionist. A nutritionist is anyone who's read any sort of information on nutrition and now can legally call themselves a nutritionist. Okay, so nutritionists can vary. Some of them have degrees, some of them don't. Some of them just read some books and now are a nutritionist or a health coach, and maybe they really don't have the experience or they haven't really read or studied enough on, medical nutrition therapy and functional nutrition, but they're calling themselves a nutritionist. Now, a registered dietitian has done a set curriculum, has done an internship that's very, very difficult to get into, and then has taken a test through their state, and that is accredited to become a registered dietitian. Now, a registered dietitian can be also a nutritionist, so you'll hear that term interchange quite a bit, where go see the dietitian, go see the nutritionist, but a nutritionist cannot be called a registered dietitian. Okay, so big difference. Hopefully that little brief overview gave you a clear understanding. But if you are seeing a dietitian or nutritionist, I want you to ask them this question, okay? Because hopefully if you're a diabetic already, or again, if you've just been diagnosed as a maybe an early pre-diabetic, your goal is to reverse your symptoms. Your goal is to get off as much medication as possible. So I want you to ask them, hey, so-and-so, the dietitian, or so-and-so, the nutritionist, my goal is to get off medication. My goal is to reverse my symptoms. Can you help me with that? And see what they say. If you get a response that's, well, no, that's not possible. No, I can't really help you with that because it's not possible. All we can do is better manage. Or maybe you get a response that's like, yeah, maybe we can get you off some medication, but you're gonna have diabetes forever. That's kind of a red flag, okay? Now, a warning here or a disclaimer. Everyone watching is very different. I don't know your exact situation. Again, what I'm providing, the education information I'm providing is based on a general consensus where I know generally 90 to 95% of you out there with diabetes are type 2, okay? Generally, most of those type 2 diabetics can reverse and definitely better manage their symptoms, okay? Which means reducing medication and even eliminating medication. That's generally speaking, okay? For some of you out there, you're in a place where maybe you've done a lot of damage, you do need medication, possibly for the rest of your life, and you're in a very different situation, okay? So, just want to clear that up. But for a majority of you out there, you can ask your dietitian or nutritionist that question, and you can see what they say. Because if they're up to date, if they have experience with functional nutrition, medical nutrition therapy, their answer will be yes, we can reduce your medication. Yes, I can help you get off your medication if you can do that, depending on your situation. And yes, diabetes does not have to be a lifelong sentence. That is someone who's up to date on research, who is up to date on lifestyle medicine, who's up to date on functional nutrition, and they know what they're talking about. So hopefully this gives you better insight. Hopefully I've given you a question to ask your dietitian or nutritionist. Hopefully I've inspired you to seek out a very up-to-date and knowledgeable dietitian or nutritionist that can be part of your care team and that can help you know what to eat, learn how to meal plan, learn how to use, very simple, basic tools to help you in your life, okay? Another way to do that, click the link below, learn these tools, learn what to eat, what not to eat. I've made it very simple like I do for my patients, and I want to give that knowledge to you. I want you to be successful. I want you to be educated and know how to beat your diabetes, how to reverse your symptoms, how to get off your medication. So if you know anyone that can use this information, or if you know anyone that needs to hear this message, share this video, click the like button, and as always, have a wonderful day.